Hello, welcome to Apsona. We are going to go through our third and final solution template from our higher webinar today. Today's January 23rd. We've gone through three scenarios, and the third one here is an automated document generation solution. So if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you've installed all the requisite license needed in your instance. This Apsona installation links detail page allows you to sort of see and all of our products from Apsona. Again, these are all different products that make up our standard user license. If you're working in a sandbox, please use the links on the right. At wordprod.org, please use the links here. And please make sure that you install all of them for purposes of the solutions we include here. On screen, we're going to go back to the screen we were before. Scroll down to the bottom. And here, what we're focused on today is how to automate document generation. So one of the solutions that we went through on our webinar today was a automated report to deliver a gift summary letter to an end user. The solution components there are available in this data file. So the first step we do is to download this data file to our browser window. And again, this .dat file is just a collection of components from Apsona. We're going to download it. It's my Apsona folder here, which is great. I'm going to go back to my higher ed webinar step. I'm going to say the first thing to import this DAT file that includes the report, the doc template, and the merge action. I'm going to go to Apsona. I'm going to click on the Apsona tab in my Salesforce environment. And I'm going to click on Settings, Apsona Items. Now these are all of the Apsona solutions that exist in this environment. But if it's empty, that means you just started using Apsona. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Tools, Items. This is going to prompt me to go find my folder or my data file in my Downloads folder in my browser. Clicking on Choose File allows me to grab that DAT file, and within this DAT file are 4 items. There's the initial report, there's a sublist report that makes up the embedded table in the giving summary, there's a giving summary merge action, and then lastly there's a document template as well. So all 4 of these components I'm going to import to my shared documents view. I'm going to click on Import, and I now have 4 separate components that I can use in my instance. Now, if we look on the left-hand side of our Apsona, you can see all of these items sort of live here. And if I sort on modify by date, I can sort of say, hey, here's the most recently imported items. Now, there's a report here called Demo Giving Summary, and that's what we're going to look at today. To find that report, the reporting tools, multi-step reports, that folder that includes all the components I just had, that folder is imported as of my date timestamp here. This is 4:18 p.m. Eastern Time. And here is that report in question. So the report in question has a single component here, just the account object that includes all fields, ID, street, city, state, zip, etc. A number of components that can be customized. Now it's filtered in our instance to one account ID. This will not be the same account ID as in your instance. It's just a way for us to get a single record. We would encourage you to filter this and say only find an account, maybe with a full name of a person that you know. If you want to sort of limit this to one particular account name, you could do so. We would just reference using one account and using that as your example. When we hit save and run, the output here is a table or a results file of all the columns in the single row included for this single account record. When we click on merge mail, we're able to sort of see that there is a dedicated merge action dedicated to it here called giving summary for button. And if I need to sort of remap or adjust these fields, I can click through to my match fields option, and I might want to sort of change fields, adjust fields, etc., to sort of show the information on screen. You'll note that it also pulls in this secondary data source here. Now this is depending on a special custom object in the NPSB object model. This may fail for you, which means you may need to sort of go choose a different object, maybe opportunities, and reference it again. There's options for you here to sort of use different ways to include this information. But for us today, we could go to name, and adjust a couple options there. We're going to just skip it for today to move on. Now the last step we're going to go to is just noting that this merge action has a name here, gives it for button. I could give it a custom name if I wanted to, giving summary for button 3, and then hit save and close. Now at this point, this exists as a solution. So I could run this report, I could merge mail, I could adjust the filters, and I could give summary letters on an as-needed basis. One of the benefits is that I can log back into this merge action without having to build all the component parts. I can test and clone, sort of adjust it and see how it works. And as I learn more about Apsona, I can adjust the scenarios to fit my needs. So let's say, for example, I wanted to go back to that designation report that I used earlier. Designation sublist. Let me grab that here. Let me update a couple fields. And then set the linkage. Now this solution from a report to a merge action to a document template is all step-by-step in the process. You can always get to our Documents tab by clicking on Documents or going under More and going to Documents. And then once I see the documents, I can sort of say, here's where the document template lives. I'll download that. Look at the giving summary scenario on screen. I might want to change some of the merge fields. I might want to change the copy. But again, all of these fields that are included on the merge template are basic with Microsoft Word and part of our fields, just basic merge action fields. So I can change this as needed, give it different copy, give it different, etc., and then upload it again or replace the current one and use it as well. The last step for us is that when we're in a place where we want to sort of adjust and change this merge action, we want to schedule it. So this is part of our functionality for our Apsona Advanced customers. Apsona Advanced is a specific bundle, and we want to use our app called our Scheduler app. We're going to go to Apsona. We're going to go to Settings. We're going to go to Merge Actions. And the last merge action that we just created and updated is available here, giving summary for button 3. So now that I've created it, I'm going to click on Schedule. And essentially, I can sort of set this and decide how and how often I want to send this. Maybe I want to send it at 6 a.m. on a regular basis or 3 a.m. on a regular basis. I can send it daily or weekly at a different concordance of dates and times. And once I hit save, that merge action now is scheduled. To find that scheduled merge action, I go to Reporting Tools, Schedule Jobs, and highlight that this merge action is now scheduled on a regular basis. It's a doc email gen. It will create a document output for that single donor record, but I can adjust it and tweak it to fit different scenarios. So just for a note, in order to use Scheduler, you may need to email our support team to get a credit of 25 to 50 scheduled doc gens. And that will be a good way for you to get up and running with this product. If you need to test it now, you're welcome to click on Run Now, and this will sort of give you the model of what it looks like to run the scheduled output as if it were doing it in an automated fashion. This will appear in your inbox or sent to this email address listed on the screen. That being said, we've gone through all the steps to go through start to finish how to enable this automated document generation scenario. We're sure that you're going to have questions. Please send us an email at support@apsona.com, and we'd be happy to help you out. Have a great day.